Richard Southern joins us once again to chat about some of the day's more interesting stories. And Richard, Americans sometimes they seem to do things a little differently, even when it comes to rolling out vaccinations.
Yeah, U.S. President Biden today, Erica, announced a new initiative. He says he wants to get 70% of Americans vaccinated by the big July 4th holiday stateside. Great initiative, right? More people vaccinated, the better. To do it, though, Biden is rolling out the prospect of free beer. Yes, the U.S. government teaming up with the big brewer, Anheuser-Busch. And Anheuser-Busch says, we're going to buy every American aged 21 and over a round of beer if Biden hits his goal of vaccinating 70% of the population by July 4th. When announcing this today, Erica, Biden said, quote, get a shot, have a beer. Do you think this is an appropriate incentive, Erica?
I don't know. I mean, it's one way to do it. They've been offering all kinds of things in the States in order to get a shot. Why not beer, I guess, right?
CVS, the big drugstore chain down there, is giving away free Super Bowl tickets. We've got Krispy Kreme giving away free donuts. I tried to ask Premier Ford last week if he would engage in such incentives. Didn't quite answer my question. I'll try and press him again on that. But obviously, we're a little bit further back in the vaccination process here in Canada, right?
Yeah, it seems like they start offering that when the remaining percentage of people who are a little bit hesitant don't want to maybe not take the vaccine yet, right?
Yeah, then we'll take our free beer. Yeah.
Okay, Monday was a tough day as the Maple Leafs lost to the Habs, and now Doug Ford has lost a bet.
I think announcing that schools will stay closed until September was perhaps the second most difficult thing the Premier did today, Erica. He took to social media to show off his Habs jersey. This is Ford living up to his bet that he made with Quebec Premier Francois Legault. The two leaders, making this friendly bet over the Leafs-Habs series. Leafs lost, so Ford's got to put on the jersey. Ford said, quote, this is killing me putting on this jersey, but I'm proud of our great Maple Leafs. They did a great job, Ford joked in this video. That's a good thing I didn't bet, Erica, because I said here on City News that the Leafs would win in 7. Of course, they lost in 7. You should have pressed me. I could have been doing something silly right now, Erica.
Yeah, I know. Maybe next time around. Okay, and this is something that I'm not opposed to. Now, as we're getting used to the idea of a post-pandemic life, some common things like the way we greet each other are being re-examined.
The handshake. Aren't you glad that we're not doing the handshake right now?
I kind of am, and it kind of makes me reevaluate these things, and I guess people are doing that now.
Was there anything worse than grabbing a sweaty clammy hand?
Yeah, it was not cool.
Gross. But yeah, there's a lot of thoughts about, listen, is the handshake gone forever now that the pandemic is starting to wane? The handshake goes way back in history. Research suggests the practice was common even in prehistory to keep the peace and as a strategic method to confirm that your counterpart wasn't armed. But it's also a great way to pass germs. The average human hand carries 3,200 different types of bacteria, including fecal bacteria. And of course, you got a lot of other options now, be it a bow, a hug, a high five, an elbow bump, or even an air kiss, Erica. But experts suggest that we might actually go back to the handshake. If you look at the sports players, they've gone right back to it. So we can only hope, you and I, that maybe we've done away with the handshake, but I'm not so sure about
I'm just going to say right now, if people expect me to do a handshake and I do like a fist bump or just a wave, don't be offended. I'm just, yeah. That's right.
We just don't want your germs. That's all.
Okay, thanks, Richard. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.